Good morning. It's Sunday morning. This is 93% ground beef. That's what I have for breakfast. It is 6 ounces. I'm going to add some Greek seasoning. Obviously, I'm home, so I have more options in what I'm going to put on it. And I'm going to put a pinch. I got these freeze-dried garlic things. I got this from Walmart. Just going to put just a little sprinkle of them in there. And some salt. Hang on, let me go to the smaller holes. So that will be my main meat. I'm going to be eating those, what was it, jicama things that I made yesterday. I'm going to eat one of those right now. So obviously my carbs are going to be higher today. You see, I'm not going to dip them. Instead, sometimes you get like herb potatoes at places. So I'm going to put some of this on there. I'll show you what it is in just a second. This is garlic, herb, black pepper, and sea salt. I'm going to put this on there. So it's kind of like I said, sometimes you get those potato cubed potato things and like herb potatoes, and sometimes they put other stuff on them, like sometimes they'll put things like sour cream or whatever on them, but that's not how I want to eat them. I just want them to be like herb potatoes, only it's herb jicama. Because they're not going to have that same crunchy, crispy texture as, whenever you first do a French fry. Whenever you heat it up later, it's kind of soggy, which is fine. I don't mind that, but so I'm going to do it like that and eat like an herb potato. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So like I said, my carbs are going to be higher today, but we had fun. And if you want to know what I did to them, watch Sunday's meal prep video. And yeah, that's what I'm having for breakfast. Lunch is 6 ounces of pork and 2 servings of vegetables. The California blend vegetables. I know, but it is what it is. I'm going to do 1 serving of coconut aminos, which is 15 grams. We're going for an Asian flair today. So kind of like a pork vegetable kind of thing. And we've got some of the Jihu stir fry. We're going to use 1 serving, which is 17 grams. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this garlic and herb seasoning on it. I don't even know like what kind of powder seasoning they use with Asian food. I'm going to go on to put a little bit of this garlic in there. And then I'm going to put some of this Hui Fong Foods hot chili sauce, sriracha, and that is 5 grams. And then probably a little salt. Where's my salt? Alright. So that's how I change up my flavors. You can always have your favorite flavors, your favorite nationality of flavors. You don't have to deprive yourself. But if you're somebody who's just starting out and you're looking at my channel, this is not how I started. It took me 3 years to get here. The first 2 years, I was just focusing on healing myself and just eating meat. Not saying you have to do that. That's just how the path I chose. But when I first started, it was more about getting off the processed foods. And so that's how I started. And this is where I'm at now. All right, let's taste it. A little more salt. That's good. All right. So that's my lunch. Got a couple Egg Life wraps here. I'm just going to tear them into little bite-sized pieces because they're too small to make like a burrito with. So I just tear them up and it's just a lot easier. And I get some with each one. With each bite, I get a little bit with each bite. Now, my food's got 20 seconds. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of pico de gallo. This was 6 ounces of 80-20 and 2 servings of Normandy blend. It's actually burgers, so I'm going to chop those up. Hang on. Alright, I want to season it up, so I'm going to put some Slap Your Mama on there. And I really love this Greek seasoning, so I'm putting it on there. It says Greek seasoning. It's salt, black pepper, garlic, a bunch of like preservatives, oregano, onion powder, parsley, and 5 other seasonings, spices, whatever. Anyway, you can just mix them up. I like going all nationalities in there. And I'm going to put just a little bit of this herb. Alright, that one's the garlic and herb one. Okay, so now I'm going to put some pico de gallo in there. Put 2 tablespoons. Because we're going... what is it? We're going Southwestern. Going Southwestern. I don't want to get too carried away with the calories. Otherwise, I could put some like sweet, like that chili sauce or something like that on there. But I just don't want to get too wild with it. And so, yeah. So that is going to be my supper. So it's kind of like my version of a vegetable beef burrito in a bowl. I don't know. That's what we'll call it. All right. There's supper. Have a good night. Here you can see my total calories was 1546 along with the protein, carbs, and fat. There you go, guys.